Alright, right now I'm going to show you how to mark up your periodic table so you can do the law of constant proportions worksheet. So when we did our periodic table in class the other day, we noticed that these numbers, 1, 2, we're going to go ahead and ignore these for right now. We're going to change this to just be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and just 8. So we have group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. These numbers tell you how many valence electrons you have. So these are valence electrons. Something else can be used whenever you look at your periodic table, and that'll be the charge that you have on each atom. So in group 1, if I go ahead and I draw lithium, the Bohr model of lithium, it wants to be happy. So it has 2 on an inner shell and 1 on the outside shell. So what it'll do to be happy, it'll just get rid of this one, and then it'll just have this. So it got rid of a negative, so it becomes itself positive by 1. Same thing for group 2. They're positive 2. We're going to skip over the transition metals. This is positive 3. This can make a positive or negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1. And we know these halogens are already happy, so they don't have a charge. Okay, so now if we have the valence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that tells you how many electrons are in the outside shell. Now we have the charges. We should see a pattern +1, +2, +3, plus or minus 4, -3, -2, -1, 0. We're going to apply this to complete this worksheet. So when you're doing the law of constant proportions, there's some rules to help you. So I'm going to, in this video, do number 1, 2, and 3 with you. So I'm going to write my equation, SRAT. The first step is to write the charges. So where do I get that information? I just look at the periodic table. SR is right here. The charge of SR is positive 2. I'm going to go back to here, positive 2. AT on the periodic table is right here. It has a charge of negative 1. Negative 1. The second procedure is to crisscross the numbers, the exponents. So you're going to take this and drop it down there. You're going to take this and drop it down there. So the answer would be SR1 AT2. So you don't need to write this because it's assumed, because it's already there. Just like for water, we don't put a 1 there because it's already assumed because it's present. I'm going to move on to the second one. It is BI. I know it's not L because and the chemical symbols are always capitalized letters, so it's BI. So I'm going to write the charge. So B is boron. Boron's right here. Boron is in group 3 and it has a positive 3 charge. Positive 3. Now I need to find I. I is right here. Is in group 7. It has a negative 1 charge. Negative 1. Now you're going to take your exponents and you're going to criss them and cross them. Or I could write it like this. Number 3 is CS and N. I'm going to write my charge. CS is in group 1 and it has a +1 charge. N is nitrogen. It's in group 5, but it has a negative 3 charge. So I'm going to crisscross them. And then I'm going to rewrite. It'll be CS3N1 or CS3N. Your task is to complete all of these to show your work, and for number 26 through 30, make up your own. Remember to stay away for these transition metals because they don't have charges.